into my traditional green beans and fried onions and mushroom soup mix. It's an idiot-proof thing that you can make at the very last minute. Just takes 10 minutes, but everybody loves it. Anyway, I am going to. Oh, I just wanted to point something out that I thought was hilarious. I should have just made a regular video and uploaded it, but this is faster. Let me see if it shows I'm really live real quick. And I might just clip this out if it's a good story or helpful. View channel. It says I'm live. There I am. Oh, wow. Hello, Amanda. But yeah, I just, there was this guy I was watching. It was this lawyer, one of these sovereign citizen guys. And, well, I'll go off on them later. But he he had a sponsor called the Ridge Wallet, and it's a super cool looking metal wallet that's like magnetized in all the right ways. And when you fan it out, your cards come out for super ease of access. It doesn't go all over the place, and it's the size of like 4 or 5 credit cards. So there's no extra bulk. It's super consolidated, and it's so sleek and interesting and very masculine. So this is the perfect Father's Day gift. And he goes on and on about it. And he goes, and then I check back in on him 6 months later. He's like, we've got a new sponsor today. The Calypso wallet is a nuclear design, blah, blah, blah. And you know that old Ridge Wallet used to have? Toss that piece of turkey crap in the garbage faster than you can say blah. And then he just goes off that piece of deep fried monkey shit. How can we trust you to promote a new product if now you're turning on the old one so quickly? And you're saying he talked this because he talked up the old wallet for years, right? And all of a sudden, that piece of monkey shit. Come on. It just shows you the dishonesty of people. And when there's green, money talks and bullshit walks, So be careful who you trust your sources on here. That's basically all I wanted to say. How's you guys Thanksgiving going? Or you have a specialty that you cook? I love Cajun turkey. Just inject it while you're cooking it with the Louisiana hot sauce. Trappies. Oh, so good. Yeah, I love it. But I get real depressed this time of year. I don't know. I should be getting in the Christmas spirit. I like to sing Christmas songs, but I get sulky and bizarre around big family gatherings. How do you guys survive the holiday stress or deal with overly cheery people? Bah humbug. I love how they display the messages on screen now where it's like see-through. That's pretty cool. It's the little things in life are not so little because we take them for granted. We stomp through this earth stepping on bugs on the ground, and there's like this whole world teeming with like microcosms of life that we just go, we get stuck in our head and stuck in a certain gear and start churning our wheels. Oh, that's right. I forgot you told me that. Me stupido. Where's my... Leave it. I offended my Hispanic friend because I'm like, do you guys just have one giant burrito that takes up the entire table instead of turkey? And I thought that was a fair question. He's like, how dare you? How dare you? I always put my foot in my mouth and wiggle my toes around. But I've been doing it. I'm saying what's on my mind ever since I was a kid. To be in an elevator, a big fat guy would walk in. I'm like, that man looks like an elephant. Whoa. You can't shut me up. But I mean well. I blurt out some stuff sometimes. I can never be a good troll. I troll with soul and I'm a buddy troll, but I just like to be encouraging to people because it's so hard to get from other sources now. Things are really starting to collapse. The walls are caving in. Hello, Campfire Karaoke. Ooh, yay! I love your channel. I got to come sing with you guys, but I do get shy, ironically. Over here, when I do my own karaoke, I could kind of like be in control and just stop it when I start to get anxiety or whatever. But meanwhile, I can't tell if I want people to come to my channel or not. And I'll do things to kind of push them away without realizing it. But it's so conflicting. It's the yin to my yang. Shamalama ding dong, baby. I love it. I'm getting high on my humidifier. I realize you're supposed to clean it, so there's all these like diseased worms I'm breathing in, little squirmy worms. Yeah, I'm fixing up my shed outside so my neighbor won't freak out when I scream Billy Idol songs at the top of my lungs. But I'm like a locomotive driven by pure inspiration. So when those moments hit, I have to capitalize on them. And then later on, they'll be like, "Why are you so low energy?" I'm like, "Well, I had to conserve a little to save it." But I'm trying to get on the right dosage of meds where I can have the mental and physical stuff on an even keel that just feels the same throughout the whole day. There's no weird crashes, there's no insomnia, there's no bizarre side effects. I know that feeling. I do, however, love going on others' channels because I have no control. Oh, yeah, because then you feel it frees you up in a different way. I can see what you mean. Um, but then I get impatient without realizing it with my ADHD. So sometimes I don't want to wait for others people's turns to sing. I'm secretly going, oh. I'm putting on a happy face. But no, I don't like I can't be fake around people. I'm either into it or I'm not. But when I'm on, I'm on, you know. But I totally I have to see you guys. I gotta do Peter Frampton, Baby I Love Your Way. I'm getting good at that song. I yearn it into the night for myself. Sing it into my pillow. It's weird. It takes emojis a while to show up on my end. I don't know. I learned OBS finally, but I haven't put it to good use. You can refine and dial in all these specific patterns and parameters, and I'm not a techie, but it's good for some things. But now I got a new cord, so I can just hardwire my headphones in, so there's no latency. That takes care of that. I got just the right amount of tools. It's kind of bare bones, but it's not Mickey Mouse. I just want to make better use of my time and just make people feel happy and some stuff I could do every day, you know. But yes, definitely force me to come sing with you. Make me feel special. What? I'm not trying to say that. I don't know how to say what I'm saying. I wish the algorithm would recommend good karaoke channels and stuff. You know, a lot of those Asian channels, they'll put too much reverb on the mic because they think it makes it sound more full, but it'll just be echoing off the walls, and it's like sounds like a used car dealership or a monster truck rally. You know, 3 people in the house. Sound off in the chat. Let me know where you're at. How's about it? What do you think about that for an expression? Geeter done was already taken. You know, I thought it was my least cheesy, but I want it to be sort of cheesy. Ooh, Saturday at 7 p.m. Oh, cool. I've got a friend that's gonna try to promote me on her big channel tomorrow or Saturday for a karaoke thing. I might just have an all karaoke Saturday between all the channels. Mm. And I'd like to restream it if you'll allow me. If not, that's totally cool. Everybody has their own rules and preferences and stuff. Bristol, Tennessee. Arr. I almost went to music school in Tennessee, but I. Oh wait, do they even have a music school? What am I thinking of? But they do have a good music scene. I know. Very interesting stuff. The country music is like a world unto itself. So many people say I like everything but country, and it's always kind of that. And I have some songs I like to play and sing, but I wouldn't actually listen to them if they came on, which I know doesn't make a lot of sense. But I guess I like just the challenge of learning something new. But in that sense, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, that'll be great. Maybe I'll try to come on first. That way I can feel like the king. I get all this dialogue that stores up inside, so sometimes I could come out off a little stuck up on here. But everybody that knows me knows I'm like sweetest, gentle, gracious guy. Um, all my freaks and real ones. Yeah, but I I need new suggestions for songs to sing. I unprivatized my main master list of karaoke songs so everyone can take a look at stuff. But I had a bunch of people that wanted to sing, and then they never came back to me. They just kind of buttered my biscuit and then fled the scene. And that's kind of the story of my life. You never sing first. Well, I can actually sing, but I just like to sing. I don't compare myself to anyone else. But also, I'm very pitchy when I'm doing songs I haven't done for years. So I'm not. I but I do get enjoy the practice on top of the fun and silliness of it all. But I don't know how I'd sound in StreamYard. I haven't sung on anyone's panel since I got my fancy new equipment. I just did it on my old iPhone where it was a disaster every time. It's so weird. I had an old iPhone 8 Plus up until a few months ago, and I had my first few big channels just on that. I couldn't do layers or effects or harmonies or any special standout picture in picture reviews. I just did my talking stuff and bounced around the room, and people loved it. Oh, thank you. Same to you. But this is a nice, safe space for sweet people. I just have no marketing abilities. I my self esteem fluctuates from low to no, um, and it goes on and on and on. But I have a smile on my face. I have some joy in my heart. Um, just a way to stabilize my mind and corral the horse. Oh yeah, great. That's awesome. Yeah, I love Restream. Oh, supposedly there's like a secret code word you use. It's kind of like when you go to In and Out Burger and they have a secret menu. My friend shared the secret link where they give you it's like 20 bucks a month or 15 or something. I don't know if they still honor that. Oh, see, my nose looks big out of context, but with the rest of my giant oval head, it looks okay. I think people want to rile me up, they'll come in and try to insult my nose. It's the lighting, I swear. I don't think I would ever use a retouch or a fake nose. Any guy that does that, that's pretty weird. And I know we're in a very modern society of new changing things, but I still think that's kind of a wussy move. You only get one face, you got to embrace it. It fits with your personality and the way you talk, and I don't know. Some people are like, oh, he should turn off his camera. He's always bouncing around like an idiot. I don't even know what I'm doing, but that's my disorder in motion. I always have some type of music in the background. It just brings me joy, rounds me out. But other times I'll lie to myself and think I'm multitasking. You know what I mean? Rather than just the white noise, I like to have noisy, strange, atmospheric music that takes me on a journey while I'm trying to do some adulting. I'll be back. Questions, comments, critiques. Yeah. So how you guys avoiding the drama? How you holding up in that department? We can keep each other accountable. But yeah. I like my old hangout streams with all the people in chat, but I don't know if it procured enough good stuff. I think I wasted more time than I should have. I'm kind of convicted about that now. It's kind of bittersweet. But I could take it in stride and just be happy that my lifetime intersected with a time when this amazing technology existed, so I could utilize it. And I know at some point I'll be successful. Get super chats, make people happy, make funny songs for people that come in. To me, that is so much fun. Like, but when I put the community first, I lost because I made it a social thing, like a social media thing. And I thought that's what would keep the dots connected because I had a lot of support, or seemingly so, and all this other stuff. And I did a lot of free stuff for people. I don't know. And I don't feel too betrayed in the sense that I shouldn't have invested that much in people I've never met in real life anyway. So it's my kind of naivete in a way, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, because I don't just want to be a cynical, bitter person stumbling through the world. I want to give some people the chance. I'm just saying. But now I could play any clip I want. I could do anything. I could just go absolutely crazy. But I don't like to sit and plan a show like all elements, like I thought I might. But I can't have everything spontaneous. Now, once I get practicing, I know a month from now, if I play every day, I can put my silly, serious, and cover songs together in a way that's always shape shifting, always entertaining, always interesting, even if I miss a note or whatever here and there. Um, I know I'm as good as other people that do this. I just don't believe in myself on a different level I can't explain. But yeah, it took a while to figure things out. A long time. Maybe a part of me is scared of success and I water things down on purpose, like a small part of me. Um, but I thought things would be procured from the practice alone. But then when I went up and down on different meds, that killed that dream. You know what I mean? I thought the one thing God will let me keep is my personality and maybe my abilities. I say, okay, I can picture growing old and things start to wither and fade, but I thought we kind of are who we are. But I didn't know my meds would dry me out like a robot and all these other crazy, crazy side effects. Anyway, I just wanted to say that first 3-second part and I started rambling. I will see you guys later. Have a great Thanksgiving. I might go live preparing some food. I don't know. See, I like to kill two birds with one stone. I don't feel like I have to put my whole life on camera. I just think it's interesting, and if it serves and helps me intellectually, then it's cool. But if it becomes a big narcissistic thing, then I've got to leave it behind because God doesn't love it. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Yay, same to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Wait, you're in the UK. You don't celebrate it, do you? My granny goes to Old Millie's Diner and gets the senior turkey special. I had that one year when I lived with her. It was so bad. But yeah, they don't trust me to make a lot of the food. I burn things in my haste. When I worked in food services, I worked fast food and regular restaurants. and I was a pretty good cook when I had to be. Um, but back then, you're just coordinating. You're doing the counter. You're doing all aspects of the store, so you have to be good with customer relations and people yelling at you and stuff. Oh, I love garlic bread, especially with real garlic. Tons of fresh Parmesan cheese and like a nice sourdough, maybe French bread combo. Oh. Yeah, I'm Italian, but I don't like a lot of stuff with noodles and red sauce. It's like eating worms to me ever since like I was a kid. I like some ravioli, but I don't like a lot of the white cheese to me. So I hate lasagna. I don't like a lot of that stuff, starchy stuff. But I like the kind that has like mushrooms or meat, Italian sausage or something inside. Anyway, I ran out of stuff to talk about. Mm. But anyway, I think the karaoke promotion then tomorrow or Saturday from this lady's big channel, she should spark a new interest in my channel. I should get at least 100 subs or more right away. Gammon will have to ask mother-in-law. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like a biblical food. I'm gonna try to do a Bible study later today. But I'm gonna have a separate music channel and a Bible study channel separate. And even if I can never go live, it'll be worth the wait. Because now I realize I've just been refreshing this stupid thing, wasting time in drama streams, and it just takes all time away from all the things that matter in life. And it messes with your brain because it gives endorphins when you think you need it the most. And neurodivergent people like us, it hits differently. We can watch a movie and get extra absorbed in it, or like be extra distracted from it. You know what I mean? As our sense of escape, we're always chasing something. But if I didn't get so antsy, I would cook more. But when my hunger comes on, it's unpredictable, and then I have to act on it before it's gone, so I can pump those calories in. So I have to do a lot of microwave and a lot of quick fry stuff. You know, I live alone, but I wouldn't. I rarely treat myself to like a nice fish dinner with a diversity of side dishes. I'm a very practical person. Um, I just like to fuel the machine and keep moving through the day. Fuel this pumping engine. I'm trying to think, what are my best singer impressions that I do almost perfectly? The Metallica singer, the Dead Kennedys singer, U2, um, Bruce Springsteen, Tom Waits, and Billy Idol. Um, I got to write those down. Hello, smelly cat. Hope you're having a great day. Looking forward to a nice turkey day if you celebrate it, or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I'm not sure. It's about 9:04 a.m. here in the Pacific time. I forgot I was gonna say dagnabbit. It wasn't important, bro. ADHD vibes. No. Because I used to be a big shot, a big deal, Mr. Money Man's McGee, okay? Yeah, I should have a big old YouTube house party here. I got all these rooms that I don't use. Well, actually, I got so much stuff from my sister's place, and yeah, a lot of stuff I haven't sorted through yet in the other rooms. But I make money moves. I make money moves. Trust fund, yeah. Ain't nobody trust me with no trust fund. Come on. No, I worked my PP off, even though I now my credit is shot to shit, and I never worked any one job for longer than 2 or 3 years. Um, but yeah, but I got my first work permit at 15, so that helped me out on my journey. But now I'm completely fucking broke and super fucked up. Oh, really? Oh, cool. That is so awesome. Yeah, I mostly just sing and but now I'm just kind of ranting and smoking and ushering in the morning. But welcome, welcome. Yeah, new song should I do? I'm drawing a blank of there's 90s one hit wonders that everybody knows about, and there's ones that I used to love on college radio and specialty shows that I can't quite think of, and it's pissing me off. Eddie, you know the songs I'm talking about. That's funny. I was teasing Mississippi about her music taste. I'm like, I thought you just liked the Carpenters, and she didn't get what I was that I was calling her old. You know, she's like, I reckon I listened to one of their songs once. But yeah, Karen Carpenter was insane on the drums, and not everyone knows that. I started playing some old school talk shows, and that's yeah. I want to share my love of music. It's gonna be beautiful. Lauren is gonna launch me. It's Maddie 2.0 coming this Friday or Saturday. We're gonna have a huge karaoke blast on her channel, and I'm gonna rebroadcast it um, simultaneously or restream. I don't know. Sometimes I just hate practicing music. I go, I'll, I'll hit a burst of inspiration. I'll be like, oh, I haven't done this song in a while, and I have to do it. I'll scream it and overmodulate and just funnel it right out of my system. It feels good. It's like a purging, you know. But then I want to do it on a more mainstream level and make nicey nice with others, and I just have to be more patient, I guess. My bedside manner can suck sometimes. Ooh, there was a Misfits medley. It was pretty good, but it had songs without with that new singer, who I like some of their ones, but Danzig had the swagger of like the combination of like the Elvis meets the Jim Morrison Doors voice. To me, that's pretty powerful. Oh, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm just free balling, free wheeling like Bob Dylan. Dylan. Oh, a whole new world. You know, maybe I will do a karaoke stream in about 10 minutes. It would have to be a muffled karaoke stream because my window's broken and my neighbor is just horrible. So if but I don't want to go out the shed and freeze my balls off, um, it takes me like 45 minutes to warm it with the space heater. So what was that other karaoke channel that was good? That really compassionate blonde lady. Oh, she was real hippie-ish and great, and she did favorite lyrics reading, spoken word streams. You know what I mean? We all come and give our favorite quotes, and I broke down crying with some Death Cab for Cutie song or something. Oh my gosh, I want to do the don't cry challenge today. It's gonna be funny as fuck. No matter how happy I am, there's some lyrics that make me cry no matter what, and I had to prove it to myself because I didn't even believe it. I was like, "Nah, I'll macho my way through it." And that's what's funny about it because I genuinely try not to cry during those times. And when I lose it, it's funny afterwards. You know what I mean? So it's always kind of a win-win, and I kind of turn something neutral into something fun. Oh, that's who she is. Oh, I know her. No, it was like Karen or Carolyn or something. Something with a K or a C or a Laura or you know. Oh, and there was that other chick too. The younger one in like her mid 20s or like, uh, but she was part of the cog in a machine of a bigger channel. I thought. I don't know. You're just a cog in the machine, motherfucker. No, it sounds negative. Um, I gotta add more punk rock songs. I just don't listen to it a ton of singable or songs they would have on here. They have one channel devoted to it, but it doesn't have a ton of stuff. It just has like the Clash, Descendants, and um, you know. But I don't know. I'm kind of a lot of people are very ho hum about karaoke in general. I thought everybody liked karaoke. I thought it was a fun release that most people do once a month or a week, and I really did. I thought it was a part of everyone's life. I just goes to show you how off base I can be sometimes. I'm not saying everyone should show up here based on that alone. I'm saying I see how other channels struggle and come and go, and yeah. But they all have the too much echo and the fake laughing and clapping sounds. Maybe that's what I need. Oh, make a love shout out for you. What does that mean? Make a love shout out. Shout out. Anyway, um, yeah. Carry singing together should bring people together, and of course, the crappier the better. But I genuinely have always enjoyed singing, but I've never been that good or used enough air. But I'm an ex choir boy. I used to be trained in the choir. I did fruity musical songs for Fiddler on the Roof. I still never saw the movie, but I could sing the harmonies. Yeah, being in a choir is weird because it's a lot of you get like close friendships and stuff. They're really nerdy people, but there's some hot chicks. Um, because it's a different type of a teamwork because you're all kind of standing so close together and it's like you're all part of one voice, so the feel is just different. But it's crazy when they took music out of schools as a mandatory thing. What are the nerdy kids going to do instead of sports? Because music is a sport in itself because you learn discipline, you learn teamwork, you learn the curriculum of the songs, you learn how to work out problems, you learn how to integrate solutions, and everything you learn on the football field you can learn in a band. So that's why I didn't pursue my music major any further because I was pissed. I was like, I can't. That ideology is so short sighted. It's weird, you know. Ugh. Whoa. All right, guys.